Hey everybody, I'm sitting here a few days before New Year's and I'm actually laid up with a weird, I don't know, doctors can't figure out what's wrong, but I've got some kind of injury going in my shoulder and I just haven't been able to shoot or reload for that matter. And honestly, it's just been a little depressing. But in the meantime, I had taken a bunch of barrels to my gunsmith and had him do some work. And I wanted to share, at least in my opinion, what makes a great gunsmith, and that's honesty. I hear stories all the time about gunsmiths who do weird things, and I think a lot of it's unintentional. But maybe they don't always back up their work, or maybe weird things happen and they blame it on the shooter, or they blame it on the gear that you brought them, stuff like that. And again, I'm sure in some cases that's true too. But for me personally, why I love my gunsmith that I use is that I know he's always going to be honest with me. And here's what happened. For those that don't know, this is a reamer, and this is how you chamber a gun. So this is my 284 reamer, but this is what goes into the breech end of the barrel and makes the chamber. And I'm going to show you a picture real quick. In fact, here's the picture. And that is not what a reamer should look like. And that's just an honest mistake. Something happened with, I can't remember if it was speed or feed on his lathe, and something got caught up and he broke my reamer. Now, he could have easily said, hey, you had a bad reamer, or, hey, you need to go talk to the manufacturer of the reamer. But he was honest about it. He goes, look, I broke it. I made a mistake and I broke it, and I'm calling JGS right now and I'm ordering a new reamer, and I'm paying for it. And that goes a long way in my book. He certainly doesn't make a lot of money on his chamberings. In fact, I'm honestly doubt that chambering a couple barrels like he is for me even pays for the replacement of the reamer. But the point is that he was honest about it and admitted that it was his mistake. He contacted JGS, said, hey, I need to get a replacement reamer. And, he told them the truth too. He didn't blame it on them saying, hey, you made a bad reamer. He said, hey, I blew up a reamer and I need to get it replaced for a customer. And, here's the print. And he's worked with them plenty of times, so they know him. And sure enough, they're making a replacement for him. So, does it suck all around? Yeah. My barrels are delayed because of it. And, stuff happens. Like, he called me and he was visibly upset. You could tell he was mad at himself for doing it, and was like, please don't be mad at me. And I'm like, Terry, why would I be mad at you? Like, accidents happen. And I think that if we as customers can't appreciate that accidents happen when people are honest with us, then that makes us bad customers too. So, I just wanted to kind of share that story. It was something that's been on my mind and I hadn't really talked about it. But, those are the qualities that I look for in a gunsmith. And, if you have a gunsmith and you feel like that's how they would treat you, then I'd say you probably have a pretty darn good gunsmith as well. So I hope all of you have a great New Year's. I don't know what 2023 is going to bring for any of us. I certainly appreciate everybody that's out there, watches my videos. If anything I do helps, then great. I certainly don't know everything. And, I certainly hope that it doesn't look like I know everything, because I sure as hell don't. But I like sharing my experiences, I like sharing my learning, and I like sharing both my successes and failures. So you guys have been great for watching, and all I can say is let's see what 2023 brings. So you guys have a good one. We'll talk later, and I don't know, we'll go from there. So yeah, we'll talk later. Bye.